night, Miguel was just eating popcorn. Last night, Miguel was just like, hey, because I had my Sunday night movie night review with DStv, and we have, our marketing officer from MultiChoice Namibia here with us, Pandu Shongolo. Pandu, how are you?
I'm great, thanks, Sibo.
You look
so
amazing,
much
by the way.
for having me here.
Yeah.
Thank you. You look good too.
Well, I try, girl.
Stop, Pandu, don't do that.
We said it's Monday, we're going to try our best
Don't
to
do
look
that.
our
Really?
best.
It's going to go to her head when you pay Sibo compliments.
Oh my
It goes to her head.
I'm better than Morris. Morris reminds me, there was one compliment you got last year. I'm still hearing about it this year.
I mean...
Which is?
He's an exceptionally good-looking man.
No. You have to say it right.
Okay, sorry.
Exceptionally gorgeous black man.
Oh,
See?
okay.
He has it imprinted.
Thank you.
No, but we're so grateful to have you. And last night, really, when we delved into The Women King, which is for those that are yet to see, sorry, spoiler alert, coming up next,
Yeah.
okay? This is just really a historical drama that sheds light on a remarkable story of the all-female warriors of the Kingdom of Dahomey in West Africa. And we find Viola Davis taking up the lead. We find it directed by another female lead, which is Gina Prince Bayworthwood. And it's just really a stellar cast, and it just transports us into a time of bravery, a time of resistance against colonial power, and just a time where you would not even think that an all-female warrior group would even exist.
That's true.
Okay, so let's dive into it. Pandu, for you, let's kick things off there by a highlight that you would like.
All right. I think one of the most important highlights that I want to highlight from The Woman King is basically the representation and visibility regarding the Dahomey woman, and also the historical accuracy and education that was portrayed in the movie. So starting off in terms of representation and visibility, The Woman King showcases the story of all female warriors of Dahomey, giving them the visibility that they deserve. By presenting these women as central characters in which the film challenges the dominant historical narratives that often overlook marginalized women. And in terms of the representation, this helps to amplify the voices of these women and also provide a platform for the stories to be heard.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Because that really is what that is. For you, Morris, what was your moment that you went, hey, well, no.
No, I mean, the whole movie really, it's how, I mean, from an African cultural perspective, how the narrative women's places in the kitchen, and how just a whole, a squadron of that female-led and also just females that said, no, yes, we see that, we understand that, but we're going to fight, and we're going to do it exceptionally well. And they just for me that was absolutely beautiful.
I think for me, when I knew it was going to be Wozala, in the words of Morris, is the opening first few minutes of the opening when the women were just slaughtering everybody. By everybody, I mean the men, all of the men. All of the men were being just bakachad left, right, and center.
I had a question for the both of you guys, both Pandu and Sibo. If
I know we just got here.
If Namibia needed you guys to fight in an all-female-led and a whole contingent of just female warriors, would you guys join the army?
Ish, to be honest,
Really?
like
Your nation needs you. And you guys are saying ish.
no, like
But you wouldn't?
no, I don't think I would. Hey,
Yeah, you're here for the soft life.
I know, I'm here for the soft. I signed up for it. It's fine. I'll leave it to the men.
I think I would, because I'm very combative in nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your
I
strong
am.
knees.
I have strong knees, yes. Yes. And I can fight. I can.
Yeah, I know this.
Yeah, you know
I know
this.
that very well.
And I think I have like a nice, whether it's give me a sword, give me a gun, give me a hey. I am within, because I know they used whips. Give me a,
Yeah.
You do know that it requires running, Sibo. And running is
it's
not your
true.
thing.
What are you trying to say about running?
No, Sibo doesn't like
don't- I
running.
don't like
Like,
it.
it's one of those things like you can't get Sibo to run to save her life. I'm like, yeah, I'll do everything but run.
Yeah, it's true. But then I'll build up my stamina.
Okay.
In the words
Anyway.
of Tiwa Savage, stamina.
Woman King?
Woman King, yes. Just for me, it was also finding your voice.
Yeah.
Yes. Is one highlight that I would like to make, and both for even Viola Davis's character and what was the Munchkin's name again? Is Ipwe. Yeah. Them her, such a young age, saying, I don't want to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as if you had a choice in the matter, but she did. She saw that she had a choice. Pandu, would you like to come in?
I think just to add on to that, I think it's very important to also highlight the power dynamics in terms of how the impact of colonialism had the impact on the kingdom of the Dahomey, in which was explored within the movie. The film might not illustrate how the arrival of colonial powers were challenged in the authority in terms of and the autonomy of the Dahomey rulers, but however they grappled the idea of being in control of their dynasty.
Exactly, exactly. There's something that one of our, it was Ilya Chairo, our videographer, was saying off air. He was like, yeah, no, that Portuguese guy. Yeah, no, he was just taking advantage of the situation.
No, I totally co-sign on that. Yeah, no.
Morris, you don't think so? You think that was real love there?
I'm just saying that I will always subscribe to the notion and African women are the most gorgeous.
Okay.
And I'm like, what I've done this already. And I'm just like, hey girl, I see you, warrior. Maybe I'll let you for a second. But yeah, no, definitely.
I think for me, another thing that I would just like to touch on quick, fast, and in a hurry is mentorship and sisterhood. And we see that being followed through with compassion and also being followed through with how you never leave your sister behind, basically. And also just even before they got to the scene when they had the Munchkins busy training, who was it? Was it Amenza was coming in to just give advice, to say, hey, I know this is difficult, but when you are here as a trainee, there's only one way. You just obey, because through obedience, that's what will save your life.
Yeah, true.
So I loved that. I loved the mentorship, and I loved the sisterhood in the movie.
The acting, Bubs, and I'm so sorry to digress, but the acting was phenomenal.
Very much so.
Not to say that it's coming as a surprise, but just across the board, from the male cast, but most specifically the way they came through. Yeah. I was like, the acting,
was exceptional.
Yeah, prima.
Definitely agree with you.
I think, speaking of the acting, for me, one of my
Here we go.
actors.
Are you ready for this? You're gonna get fired, you.
No, John Boyega can get it.
You're teetering.
I'm sorry, John Boyega can get it.
Yeah, his character was so chill.
Oh, he can get it for you too. Oh,
no.
okay.
No comment on my side.
You don't like John Boyega? No, I loved him as the king.
No, I'm going to reserve my comments for this one. I don't want to be fired or anything.
Let's talk about the characters that we truly enjoyed. I of course, Viola Davis. I mean, it goes without saying, guys, across the board. But I also loved seeing Zosie Bini, even though she had like little lines. But it was nice to see Zosie, in playing the regal part, because she was in Miss World.
Actually, Tuso Bedo.
Tuso. But even Zosie was one of the queens.
Oh yes,
Zosie Bini.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was for me. It was nice to see her in a different light outside of the pageantry.
I would risk it all for Tuso, guys.
Would you?
I would risk it all.
Okay, so your favorite would be Tuso.
I would risk it all.
Okay.
For Tuso.
Okay.
I would risk it all.
Hey.
For Tuso.
Thank you. Your favorite characters for you?
Definitely Tuso Bedo. Like I co-sign in terms of just how she also embodied the whole experience in terms of the film. So definitely Tuso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final thoughts, guys?
Tuso.
Okay, Morris. Your takeaway from the movie?
No, man. It's challenging the narrative, just really challenging what you think something should be and should look like. And of course, colonialism was a very difficult time for the whole continent. And to really just say, you know what, yes, we see it, we recognize it, but
not here.
Not in our house.
Not us.
What we're gonna do is what we're not gonna do is that. Yeah. So I absolutely love that.
And then just adding on to the final thoughts, definitely the film explored the journey of the female warriors earning respect and also recognition in terms from their male counterparts. So it also portrayed various themes of skepticism, dismissiveness, especially from the male counterparts. However, they really pulled through. Those are just my final thoughts.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I just loved everything. I loved costume. I loved the fact that it was a female director who headed it, and I loved that it was still, very much like you said, true to what had happened was.
Yeah.
And I love that. I would love to see more empowering, not just poverty films, guys. Forever hungry,
Slavery.
forever enslaved. Well, okay, there's a little bit. There's a little bit of that. But still, that's just stories about empowerment and empowering Africa. And for me, that was my ultimate takeaway from that.
Yeah.
Pandu, as Sibo and I have a script for a Zambian superhero.
It's not we. It's just him.
What?
It's just him.
So we're gonna.
You're trying to pitch this to me already.
It's just him.
I'm gonna write you an email.
All right.
So that we can also have like a Sunday night movie
As a
produced
brief.
and directed. But yeah,
Bring
no,
it through, bring it
yeah,
through.
Yeah, but it's an absolutely beautiful movie, and we really want to take this moment to thank MultiChoice and for giving us an opportunity to really watch and to enjoy and to just have time and Sibo have our popcorn and stuff.
I know.
Thank you so much, guys, for embarking onto this journey, and we look forward to more partnerships.
The partnerships are coming.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
definitely.
looking forward to Shaka Ilembe.
Yes.
It's
I hope to
premiering.
see you there
No, of course. But it's premiering this Sunday.
Yes, on the 18th.
When?
I need to wear a costume.
Okay, good. Sunday night movie night review with DStv, and we were joined in studio by MultiChoice Namibia marketing officer Pandu Shongolo, and we talked The Woman King. You can still stream it and catch the repeat because it's already there, my dear.
On
So
catch up and also
catch
box
up.
office.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
and box office. Yeah. So if you are on open time, sorry, man.
There's no-
I know.
likaZulu igama lakho liyodlula zonke izindawo ngobuqhawe bakho.